Good morning, welcome back to another episode with Wilson Garden Journey. This is episode 8. Morning guys, welcome back to another episode. Apologies for the delay in recent videos, but we've been on holiday and there's been bits of drama and stuff, so this is the first time I've been back at work for about 2 and a bit weeks. But yeah, so today, we're back at this job today. If you remember this one from about 2 episodes ago, we've got the post dug in this fence here. So today we're here to hopefully get all the rails up, well, all this fenced, maybe not gate 100% done, and we'll get that done as well. This one is a slightly more complicated fence. Sorry, excuse me, grabbing the slip. So with this one, normally you'd have your rails on the face and then you put your slats on, but this one we're going horizontally and we are putting slats on the edge of the inside of the post. So it's a little bit more involved, but it's fine. I think it'll look really good in the end. Just me today, so apologies if I forget to move the camera or whatever. So we'll set you up somewhere and you can watch me get the slats on this fence. Cheers. Sorry guys, the video's cut out. Battery died and I didn't notice. Excuse me. So, quick update just to catch up before I set you back on another time lapse. This is the kind of look we're going for. In the time lapse you saw us get the top rail on and the top cap, which is just a nice wee detail. We're going to get a post cap for them. And then all we're doing is we're running just a wee bead down there, and then we can get a fixing for our 4-inch slats. And then what we're going to have to do as well is we'll have to put a bead just down the middle after, just to stop the bow, the flex, and keep them all nice and in line. So we'll stick you back on the time lapse. I'll try and keep an eye on the video, and you can watch us fill this way up. We've got the wood cap, just wait to cut the wee stoppers for the sides. welcome to another day. We are back on this fencing job today. Apologies you never got to see a wee clip at the end of yesterday. The batteries died on my camera again. After 2 weeks holiday, seems my camera skills are not up to scratch. This is what I managed to get done yesterday. So we got it all on. I can't actually remember what the time lapse showed, but we got the gate on and swinging. So that's good. All we need to do today is customer wants a proper lock and a handle, so we've got them. So we've got that to fit today. I've been waiting. I've got post caps. These are just sitting in here. See if I like them or not. So I think it looks quite good with the caps on. Just finishes it off. So we'll stick them on. Handles and stuff to do, and then we've got just little strips to cut for the back side of this, and then we've got a strip of wood to put down the middle here just to keep them all in the same length, and it just takes a wee bit of that flex out, which is good. We will get everything unloaded and get started. Cheers. Yeah folks, that's us done for the day. Again, camera battery died, so there might be a bit of a jump skip to a bit of progress being made, but we'll show you around it now. So this is the fence now complete, bar a bit of a clear up. So we've got 4-inch horizontal slats integrated between the posts, so it's kind of like a custom panel sort of thing. We've got the wee spar down the middle, and all that does is it stops the bow in these and keeps them all at a uniform spacing. So we've done that to all of them. The customer got a fancy mailbox, so soft close and everything. So put that up for it. Nice door handle, yellow lock, nice door, closed. But yeah, we don't do too many of these custom ones, but I think it's turned out quite well. Yep, like it. So that's after I get everything cleaned up. That'll be me for another day. So what we'll do is we'll catch you in a day. Thanks. Hey guys, welcome back to a new day and a new job. Sorry for the slight lack of videos recently. There's been a lot of stuff going on, but we're back at it, so we'll hopefully get a video out for you soon. So yeah, what we're doing today, we've got Pedro with us today. So this is the garden room we built in the summer, and we're back to do phase 2. So what we've got to do is we've got to extend the decking out here. This square, it goes off, it goes round. We've got sleeper planters to go here. The planters are getting clad with the same cladding as the garden room. We've got more planters going around the patio. On the inside of the planters here, we've got bench seating, which is getting the same covering as the decking's got. And there's a pergola going kind of there to cover all this over. So, wee bit of work ahead of us. So, what we're planning to do first is we've got a pergola. We've got a post for the pergola getting put in here, so we're going to dig this hole first before we start doing any framing. The ground here is not great, so two of us, as you can see, Pedro's already getting the breaker out and we're only about an inch down. So that's the kind of day we've got ahead of us. You can watch us struggling to dig a hole. So we'll get that one dug, and then we'll probably get the frame built for the decking, and then we'll probably start laying in some sleepers just to kind of map things out. Okie doke, cheers. So guys, that was a bit of a mission. There was some amount of crap in that hole, bricks the size of houses. But we got it done, we've got 3 feet, so that's the first pergola post in. So it's now sitting, concrete's curing. So what we're going to do is we're going to build the frame for this deck extension, because what that does is, with that post being now finally there, that gives us a definitive length for our frame. So we'll get to making that frame, we'll get to digging the corners in, we'll get it all squared up in line with that decking, so it's ready to go. But yeah, keep going. Hey folks, so that's us done for the day. What I'll do is I'll spin you around. This is where we've finished up. So Pedro's just loading stuff up in the van. We're just doing a bit of a tidy up now. So we've got the frame for the deck extension in. We've got all the posts in for the feet. They're all concreted in. So we've got them dug in. We've left them back a bit from here because there's planters going here, so we want to leave a bit of room to get screws and stuff in. And we're probably going to have to dig a channel for the planters, the planter edge to go in here. So we don't want to be messing about with concrete that we've just dug, trying to dig them in. So we've moved them back a bit, and then the middle ones are just for support. But they're in. The decking's not 100% level yet, so what we normally do, we get it square this way, kind of level, and then dig our concrete, dig our posts in, concrete them, let the concrete go off, and then tomorrow what we'll do is we'll take out. So these are screwed in just now, just with one screw, just holding it until the concrete dries or cures. So what we'll do tomorrow is we'll take all the screws back out, we'll get this frame sitting perfect, and then we'll put a new screw back in, and then we'll trim off all the posts to make them all look pretty and neat. So yeah, we've got big post in for the pergola, which gave us the size for that, which gives us the size for this. So tomorrow's jobs is to cut some dwangs to go between them. We'll get that squared up, and then that's the decking frame pretty much done. We'll also put some wood membrane down, and then what we're going to focus on tomorrow is getting this row of sleepers in, and then this row of sleepers in, and then this kind of area is starting to come together, and then we can focus on this sleeper bed after. So that's it from me and Pedro today. We are back here tomorrow, so we'll see you on a new day, hopefully a dry day. Morning guys, welcome back to a new day. We're back on this job again. Me and Pedro. Aaron is still off on the sick. So this is where we left off yesterday. So we've got the frame done. So all we need to do now, the concrete's gone off, so take all the bolts back out. So we'll get it sitting with a correct run and all straight and flat. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start digging. So we'll dig a channel along here to find our depth for the sleepers, and then we'll carry the sleepers round there. More digging today. At least the sun's out, eh Pedro?
Yep.
Right, we'll get to it. Well folks, that's us done for another day. Doesn't look like we've done a whole lot of progress, but there was a lot of technical measuring and making sure. So we started off, we got the decking frame then all levelled off, got it all sitting perfect, and then final fixed the feet, and then we cut off all the tops flush, so they're all at the road. So this decking is now ready for decking boards. And then we focused our attention on getting the first course of sleepers in the ground. That's the lowest point there, so we started there, and then it's all sitting there, it's all flush, it's all square, gaps all the same, and it just takes a bit of time trying to get the right levels and stuff, and a bit of postcrete underneath just to kind of to brace it. But yeah, that's all good, so it's ready for me tomorrow. I can start building it up now. We're getting there, like I say, a bit of a kind of mess about day, but it's all critical stuff to make sure this works out right, because when this is built, that big mountain of dirt can go back in there, and then we can do the same for this bit. We'll dig this one out. But yeah, so that's us for today. Me and Pedro are both knackered. Hey Pedro. But yeah, we'll catch you on a new day. Cheers. Morning guys, welcome back to a new day. Just by myself today, and it's a Sunday, so a bit of a later start, but what we managed to do yesterday, quick recap. We've got this first course of sleepers in. I've just brought that around, that's why I'm a wee bit out of breath, because these are all sopping wet. But yeah, so the plan for today, we're hopefully going to build this planter up to finished height, and then we'll see what sort of time that's at. You can watch me struggle with these bad boys. Cheers. Okay folks, well that's us done for another day. Not a particularly long one today, but I've run out of screws. Run out of 200mm coach screws, so I can't really put anything else together until I've got more of them. We are up now 4 courses, as you can see. This top one's not really done yet, but tomorrow we'll get all that bolted in properly. The only reason I've got these bolts sticking out is just so I don't forget where I need to put screws tomorrow when I get long ones. But yeah, I think we're going to go up one more course for the decking, and that'll be a good height for the seating because there's a floating seat getting supported off of this. So tomorrow's job is obviously after we screw all this down properly, I'm going to get some ties. I've got the ties sitting across there, so we'll get ties, we'll tie them together, and then that way the whole decking will be cantilever in the bench seating, which should be more than strong enough. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll catch back up tomorrow. I believe Aaron and Pedro are both here tomorrow, so yeah, see you in the morning. Morning folks, welcome back to a new day. A bit of a colder one this morning and it's quite misty, so hopefully the sun breaks through soon. It's me, it's Aaron and it's Peter today, so we should hopefully get a good amount done. So we've got, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4 courses up. I think we've decided we're going to go one more course. Aaron and Pedro at the moment, they're just away grabbing the plastic to go on the inside of the planters. My first job will be to go around and wherever I've left a bolt sticking out, that's where I need the long bolt, and then we're going to focus on getting it lined. We've got a brace to put across here. Let's see if we can find them. These are just wall ties. So basically the plan is, because we've got a bench going on here, there's going to be quite a lot of force pushing down, so we're going to tie this side of the planter to this side of the planter, and then by the time it's all full of earth, that's going to be to be fair, the strength of this just now will probably be more than enough to support the seat, but because this is for my business, I would rather make sure it was bomb proof. So we're going to cut, we're just going to put these across and we'll cut them, so we'll get like two out of one for those. So we'll stick them out the road just now. Yeah, so the lads are going to work together. They're across there. They're going to put the plastic liner in. We can get the wall ties in. I'll get the chop saw and everything set up, and I'll start cutting the sleepers for the last course. So we'll set you up for a time lapse, and you can watch us faff about with plastic and sleepers. Cheers. So that's the planters ready to get filled up. We've put our ties in, so they are solid. We've got the planter liner all done, so we're now in the process of filling her back up. So we're going to start with all the turf and stuff, throw that on the bottom, upside down, just as a bit of filler. And then we've got a pile of dirt round there from when we did the garden room that we're going to try and get rid of in here as well. But we need to get that pile gone because that's where the next planter and stuff is going. So yeah, you can watch us move some dirt. Cheers. Well folks, that's us done for the day. Hopefully you saw from the time lapse that we've got all the planters filled up. The heavens have opened up, so we're having a wee bit of an early finish because it is getting muddier and muddier by the second. The poor lads are drowned rats. So you've got the planters in and we've got them filled up to pretty much top level with the excess topsoil that came out. And then obviously we've got the big pile of dirt moved from here. We've got the tracks dug for tomorrow for the sleepers to go on this side. That's it from that side. Yeah, time to go home, get dried off, have a beer. we'll see you in the morning. Bye. Morning folks, welcome to a new day. We are back at the, what are we going to call this? We'll have to call it the decking extension planter job. So I've already kind of started today. I just forgot to take the camera out of the van. We've got Aaron on site, he's just away grabbing bits and bobs. I've actually got some sunshine today, which is nice. So I've already kind of started. So we're starting to dig this hole for the next pergola post, and then once this one's done, we'll get it in and concreted and finalised, and then that way we can get these planters, these sleepers in exactly the right place, and then we'll also get that hole at the end there dug as well, which will give us a perfect line that way and that way. But yeah, so I've already been digging a wee bit, and I've hit solid, so I'm pulling out boulders again. So Aaron's just away to get his gloves, and then we're going to set up the concrete breaker. There he is, and we are going to try and hopefully get down to 3 feet. Well, not hopefully, we'll all get down to 3 feet because we need to. So down to 3 feet, down to 3 feet in the next hole, and then we'll start digging out for sleepers. Hey folks, that's us finishing up for the day. Aaron is just stapling the planter liner to the top of the planters to tidy it up a bit. My battery's away to die on the camera, so I thought I would do this quickly before it dies. But we'll turn you around and we'll show you what we've done today. So Errol's just clearing up. We've got the second planter built, and we've got all 4 posts in place for the pergola, and we just thought we'd be sick and measure the diagonals, and it turns out we're only 4 mils out at square. For a square that size, I'm pretty happy with that. So as you can see, the second planter is just a bit lower, so when you're sitting across there, it just offers line of sight through and saves you just looking at that. So we've got benches to build along here, we've got a bench to build along here, and we've got a bench to build along there, and then obviously we've got the pergola to finish as well, but we need to paint that. So we're just going to finish getting tidied up here, and then we'll catch up on a new day. Cheers. Morning folks, welcome back to a new day. So today's just a bit of a clear up day. We're waiting on Aaron coming, he's just moments away, and we're also waiting on my dad coming. My dad is on waste removal today. Basically he's bringing his trailer and we're going to throw all the crap in that and we'll get rid of it later. Plan for today is to clear this stuff, all the bits of bricks and stuff that we've dug up from underneath the soil, all the rubbish. Got a bit of turf to dig up here as well, just between these 2 planters. So like, if you imagine that corner going to that corner, I'm going to dig all this turf up, and then there's going to be like stones here to match the stones across there. So we'll dig that up, seeing as we're getting all the stuff away. Oh, the customer's kind of left a tin of paint out for us, so job for Aaron is to start painting on that. And then this pile of earth that was here from when we built the garden room, we're going to bag this up and take that away, and that pile of rubble, and then we'll get this all smoothed off, ready for just the stones to continue this way. I believe that's what's happening. It might be customer using the fancy stones. And yeah, just a general tidy up. I'm going to wash all the slabs down. We'll get some membrane down on all the bare earth just to keep the place a bit cleaner. We'll wash down the tops of the decking frame, and then we'll get that taped up, and that's ready. The birds are singing their songs. They're getting used to the pergola post already. Yeah, so as soon as I'll start getting bits and bobs out the van,
and then as soon as Aaron and my dad get here, it'll be a case of throwing all the crap in black bags and putting it in the trailer. So you can watch us do that. Cheers. Actually, I'll tag on as well that the delivery came for the brackets for the bench seats, which I forgot were in my van, so we hopefully get them on as well. Cheers. And just like that, one trailer with the rubbish away. Happy times they are.
Brilliant.
So that's made a massive difference. That's all the rubbish gone. That turf's away. All the bits of bricks and stuff are gone. This is all now flattened out, ready to just be given a rake and covered with membrane. There's a pile of rocks over here. Yeah, a lot neater. So, time for a cup of tea. I'll catch up after. Hey folks, that's us done. Aaron's just shot off home. I think he's wanting to go shopping or something, so he's finished up a touch early, so we've kind of got all that we wanted to get done today done. So Aaron's been busy painting, so he's got the posts for the pergola painted, he's got all the timber work painted for the pergola. It's just easier painting all the lengths now, and then when we cut it and stuff we can touch up the ends, but it's better painting it there than trying to paint it when it's above us and then getting paint everywhere. So we've also put weed membrane down. We've got this turf out. We've got just a wee divider just to hold back the grass, the stones from going into the grass. We stole a little bit of the stones from across on the seating area across there, which I okayed with the customer, so it's fine. And then we've just spread them out all round just to match that. Got rid of this pile of dirt, so that's now flat. It's just ready for membrane, which I actually forgot to do today, but we'll get that next time. And then basically we've given everything a proper clean down. So we've hosed and brushed all the paths right around the front onto the main drive where we've been trailing mud back and forward. We've hosed down all the decking, we've hosed down all this decking, sorry, the frame and the decking, we've hosed all that down. So this has had a good old clean. So what it means is when we come back next we'll have a nice clean area to work with. Just find my glasses. So we're back next week at some point, but the good news is that the cladding has arrived. So all the planters here, they're all getting clad the same as the garden room, and then all the bench seating are getting covered in the same decking as the decking, so it should all tie in really nicely. So we can get like the backs of the sleepers and stuff all clad and get them all squared away, and that would be finished, all that stuff. And then hopefully the decking is arriving next week, so we'll get everything decked and all tied up. But yeah, so I think this will probably be the end of this episode, because I think there's a lot of footage from the last week or so. So as always, thanks for watching. If you want to like and subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. Let's close that up. Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.